Right, Rochelle, it's our last meal together of the week.
We have gone out.
We have got an absolute beauty.
Look at this.
Yeah, Nadiya's in the kitchen. She's with us. We're making biryani. The book is out. There you go, Nadiya's Everyday Baking.
Yes, we've got some cakes as well, which is lovely.
Yeah, we've got cake as well on the side. But this is a classic. Tell us about the biryani.
This is... biryani can be quite complicated and lots of pots and pans, but I wanted to show you how to make it really simply, really easily, and in the oven. So you start off with a pan, chicken, then you add your oil. You need quite a bit of oil. And then in that, you're going to add some minced garlic, so all those kind of classic flavours, diced onion, and you see what I'm doing. I'm not actually cooking anything.
So this is just going in? Oh, my gosh.
Like this is, if you want an easy life, this is the dish for you, right? So first thing I'm going to add is the tomato puree, straight in, and literally everything is being thrown in. Paprika.
Well, this is a dream for every... I'm talking with my mouth full. It's really
paprika. If you don't want to use paprika, you want something a bit spicier, go for a chili flakes or some chili powder. Garam masala, which is a spice blend, and everybody has their own blend, and there are lots of variations, but this has all the spice, cinnamon, cardamom, everything that you need, so you don't have to have lots of pots of spices in your house. Season really well. And then to that, I'm going to add some corn flour, and that's going to help to just kind of thicken everything up. And then let's give that a really good mix. I've got the oven preheated to 170.
Okay.
And we are quite... I mean, it doesn't look like much, right?
Exactly. But I would imagine with all the juice that the corn flour in there, with all the juice that's going to come off the chicken and the oil and the onions, it's going to be like really tasty.
Yeah. So that is going to go 170 in the oven for 30 minutes. Keep the lid off.
Off. Okay.
Off. And then, while that's happening, we want to make the rice. Now, it's really important to kind of par-cook the rice just a little bit, because cooking it just a little bit just kind of gets it going. So we're going to add basmati rice to a pan, and then to that, we're going to add some water, and we want to add bags and bags of flavour. I mean, you saw how quick that was. You could literally do that in minutes at home.
Yeah.
Then we're going to add cinnamon sticks. Just crack that, if you're strong enough. There you go.
Triple H wouldn't have a problem with that,
no,
would he?
he would not. And some saffron. Bring that to the boil, cook that for just 5 minutes, right? Then you take this out of the oven, and this is what it'll look like. It's thickened, the onions have softened, it's all juicy.
It's got that nice sort of glaze on top of it, isn't it?
Exactly. So, once that rice is cooked for 5 minutes, drain it, rinse it under some cold water, just so you get kind of grains of rice. And this hasn't fully cooked. It's going to finish cooking in here, right? So we are going to dunk all of that in there in one even layer.
This is because it tastes so delicious, and I feel like if I was going to attempt this, I wouldn't know where to start. But this is really making me feel like it's achievable, you know?
Totally.
Just throw it in.
Yeah.
Just throw it all in, because biryani is usually lots of layers. And what I did was actually, we just need 2.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
haven't got the time for all the layers.
Not always, no.
So talk to me about your show, because your show starts, I think, is it next Wednesday? What sort of recipes and what do you cook on the show? Is it very varied?
Yeah, like very varied, lots of savoury, lots of sweet. There's a ginormous cookie pie that you guys need to see.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's very varied, and there's something there for everybody. So with this, whack the foil right on top just to kind of hold that steam. And then we're going to pop that into the oven, but we're going to turn the oven off. So this is really good. You don't even need the oven on. We're going to use residual heat to now steam that. That's it.
That's good during the old
so you've kept
energy
it on
crisis.
that whole time where you're prepping, and then as soon as it goes in, off.
Turn it off, leave it in there, 20 minutes, done. That's it.
Wow.
And then you take it out.
I've never heard of that before.
No.
Oh, my gosh.
I like that. I've heard about putting a piece of meat, like a steak, to one side so they cook when you take it off the heat, but I've never heard of that before.
Because that's heat, and we're wasting that if we're not using it.
Yeah.
So turn it off, steam your rice in there. It's perfect.
I made sun-dried tomatoes like that once. Yeah, you put it on, and then you literally turn it off, and you can leave it overnight. You wake up in the morning, and all the tomatoes are perfect.
Sun-dried.
Oven-dried.
And then, like with any really good biryani, give it a really good mix, so everything's kind of mixed in together. Look, you've still got the cinnamon sticks, so you've got loads of flavour. I think this is a perfect one for the weekend. If you've got the kids around, you know, like, this is perfect. One pot, easy, in the oven, and then just to finish it off, we're going to sprinkle on some spring onions And then just...
And you're right, rice is such a good thing for a big family for weekends.
Yeah.
We are like such a rice family in our house. We really, really are. That's the weekend done.
Yeah,
big
lemons.
pot of rice on a Saturday morning.
That's it.
And that's it.
Perfect for a weekend.
And obviously, you could, like you said earlier on at the very beginning, you can make it as spicy as you want.
Yeah.
And also, you said something interesting during the break, because we were asked, what would you like to drink? Oh, I love a lager with a biryani. But you said, which is really interesting...
I don't drink, but I never understand, like, why people drink beer, because that's got sugar in it, right? And it's the sugar that makes the chilli penetrate further into the tongue. So anybody who's having a beer and a curry and you're wondering why it gets spicier and spicier, that's why.
You're basically
milk or
doing
water,
it to
Milk or water.
There we go. I mean, it works, though.
And we've got,
it's a very nice marriage.
the Welsh cake brownie as well.
You've got blondies, and then you've got some Welsh cakes.
Oh, right, I didn't see those, sorry.
Yeah, cheese and onion.
Oh, my God.
Right.
Yeah.
In our ears, the gallery are literally cooing.
Perfect
Yeah.
for kids too.
Oh, my... Yeah,
It's on its way, don't worry, everyone.
You are like mum goals. You really
Tell
are.
my kids that,
No,
please.
you honestly, kids, if you watch him, she's mum goals.
Thank you.
Because my kids aren't getting these treats when I get home from work.
Well, they might if we take this one off.
Yeah, well, they will now.
Thank you very
Absolutely
much.
that.
There you
There's
go.
something we can do about that.
Yeah.
Well, brilliant stuff. Your show's on next Wednesday and your book is out now. Yeah, so
Yeah, looking
thank
forward
you.
to that. All right, for details of today's recipe and more delicious ideas from our chefs, download the free This Morning app where you get taught how to make it. That one really simple. Thank you.
Thank you.